Hey guys, so today we are headed to the gym like we do in the mornings, even though we don't feel like it today. I've got my C4, we're gonna head there, gonna do back and buys according to my workout plan and see how it goes. Some days when you're not feeling the best or you really are not motivated but you just go anyway, sometimes you get the best workout, sometimes that's not the case, but we will go and we will see, because I would rather try than not try at all. Yep, workout murdered. Haha. Sometimes, I mean, it's not always true, but sometimes you just kick ass when you don't expect that you're gonna. I did feel a little bit tingly at the beginning of my workout, well, tingly slash itchy, and I know that was from the C4, but eventually it kind of like wore off and went away a little bit, but it's kind of a crazy feeling. I was like itching my biceps. People were probably like, what's wrong with that girl? So now time to head back home, shower, start work, and get on with the rest of the day like we always do. Hey guys, so I'm starting to make my soup. The first thing I did was boil my chicken. That's about 2 chicken breasts. I boiled it and then shredded it. I'm gonna kind of show you my process. And I need to get started before I eat all of my celery and carrots. Yes, my dishwasher is going again because it didn't really wash the dishes that I had in there yesterday, which was really annoying. But so I'll show you guys how I make my soup. Okay, so in my big kettle soup pot thingy, I've got, and obviously if you don't like celery as much as we do, you don't have to use as much celery as we did, but I've got 4 stalks of celery because we love it, half of a white onion, quite a bit of carrots. We have baby carrots and I just cut them up, so maybe it's probably like 4 or 3 regular size carrots, and then 1 potato, like the size of one you would make a baked potato with, and that's just in with a little bit of olive oil and just letting that like get a little head start on cooking. Probably letting this go for 5 minutes maybe, then I'll add some garlic, and then I'll start adding the liquids. I'm going to use some low sodium chicken broth and water and just kind of eyeball that too, but I'll show you guys and kind of give you exact measurements. I YouTubed a ton of different like homemade chicken soup recipes, and really like everybody's gonna make it differently and in their own way, so just do, you know, kind of like what you like and with what you have. Like they were showing how to roast like the whole chicken, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just wanted it boiled and shredded, so that's what I did. Okay, so I let the veggies get a head start on cooking like I showed you guys. Then I added the chicken stock broth, and then I filled this glass up with water. This is a really big soup pot, so it doesn't look like a lot, but you can see there's quite a bit of liquid. I'm gonna bring this up to a boil, turn it up a little bit higher, let the veggies finish cooking through. I think I'm gonna leave the water alone for now, but I might add more. I don't know yet. I haven't added the chicken in. That's still waiting. I am going to use a little bit of quinoa noodles. I mean, you guys have seen me show these multiple times, but I'll show it again. Shells. Some quinoa noodle shells. And I'm only going to probably cook them 3/4 of what the box says. And I'm not going to use a whole box, maybe just like a half a cup. So then it has a little bit of noodles, but not a whole bunch. So I'm going to start some water for the noodles to get going. Okay, so I've got my quinoa noodles cooked right now. And I know some of you are going to ask, but the reason why I didn't just put the quinoa noodles into the soup is because when you cook quinoa noodles, there's a little bit of like a starchiness that boils off of them when they're cooking, and I didn't want that in the soup, so I'm just adding them to my soup. I'm also going to add my chicken and then let it simmer for a while, and voila, it's done. Okay, everything is in there, and I've just got it sitting. I don't think I'm gonna add any more liquid. No, probably not. So now it is on, like, what's the setting on the oven? Maybe like 4. I'm just gonna let that sit for a while. I am gonna get ready and go to my friend Ashley's. I mean, you guys always see her little baby in the videos, but I'm gonna go there because we are gonna go out with some girlfriends tonight. So that's exciting, and we're just gonna go have some Long Island teas together. So I'm gonna eat a little bit of that before I go, so I'm gonna let it simmer for probably a half hour, and then it'll be ready for me to eat. But then I'm just gonna leave it for when Sean comes home from farming so he can have dinner and whatnot, and it'll be great lunches for the rest of the week too. Okay, so soup is done. I had a little bit and I was trying to find my camera, but you guys were missing. And that's because I put you in my purse, but I'm putting leftovers in the container. So that's what it looks like when it's finished, and it is so good. It was so simple to make. You guys, seriously, it's all experimentation. That soup was really good, but the chicken was overcooked. So next time I just know to cook the chicken for less time so it's more tender. So I'm about to get ready and go meet with my friend. I'm even gonna wear my extensions tonight. Oh yeah, fancy stuff.